no jagbo, Jaimi, Joto, Juhu, Yorega. Get a mame, get a mon, get a mame, get a mon. Awano, get a mame, Igo sanu dazi, Oko tutu no yose, Royal sunlight, Yorega. Get a mame, get a mon, get a mame, get a mon. Awano, get a mame, Igo sanu no se, Neri went, no mo se no he went, Yorega. Get a mame, get a mon, get a mame, get a mon. Awano, awano, awano. Uyayi, umayayi, uboriri, awo ere no uboriri, urobame no uboriri, enyegbeso uboriri, agogogo tono boyo no uboriri, apagogo no besu no uboriri. Oh, link of fire, tie, link of fire, tie, link of fire, tie, link of fire, tie, link of fire, tie. Oh, now, Sunny Eureka. Mewa honey, mewa honey, mewa honey, mewa honey, yeah, mewa honey. Oh, now, Sunny Eureka. God of this world, Lord of this world, Prince of this world, King of this world, Blinder of eyes, Blinder of mind, Blinder of soul, Ọba Gẹ̀yìnmí no, Ògìàrí ọba, Ọba Gẹ̀yìnmí no, Òyìnmí ẹ̀fà, Ọba Gẹ̀yìnmí no. Oyo fumegbe, ọba Gẹ̀yìnmí no. No you yab you say ya, ọba Gẹ̀yìnmí no. Hey yo, Greetings to the 14 tribes of Yisrael scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Abba Yehovah. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity attend you, family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yehovah saith unto Yehukanah the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near. Exactly what we are doing here, family, decode the end times prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people like you, body like you, house like you, for the returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom do all worship, praise, honor, service, adoration, wealth, glory, power, riches, to the glory of his magnificent Father Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the eternal one, the DNA of Abba Yahuwah, the very blessed one, the true essence of Abba Yahuwah. Abba Yahuwah, you have been worshipped in the temple of your handmaid, your very Isha, for you are my eternal husband. Hallelujah. I bless you. I worship you. Oh, yes, I honor you. I pour out every single fruit in my lips of eternal worship right at your feet, right in the brazen altar. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, now, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message titled for you and me. Right from the very heart of Abba Yahuwah, your almost destruction will be celebrated next year on May 17, 2019, Royal Feast. This is a biblical feast. All right, will be celebrated. You are not the one to tell me what to do and when I'm going to celebrate your downfall. Your downfall, what took place on this very date that I quoted, simply means powerful victory for me. Do you see our camp? We are jubilating. Do you see our palace? I am not in a part or in a group or in a sect a failure. You see your side, you have failed already, you have fallen already. You see victory upon victory. Winning, winning, winning. Win now. Win now. Win now. Win now. Obama, you don't win, no. Win now. Obama, you go win again, no. Winner, winner, oh, hell, winner, winner, eh, winner. Obama, you don't win, no. Obama, you will win again, oh. Obama, you don't win, no. Obama, you will win again, oh. Obama, you don't win, no. Obama, you will win again, oh. Yahuwah, me, oh, I don't know you don't win, no. I don't know you win again, yeah, win now. Obama, you will win again. Obama, you don't win, no. Obama. I don't know why you. I don't know. I want to son oh. You go win again, oh. You go win again, oh. You go win again, again, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, therefore was May 17, 2019. All right, that is the day I gained victory over you. You see our camp, we are jubilating, celebrating one victory into another victory. Another one, this one is going to come from heaven. Blast poster for you to know that Abayewa is in this matter. Why? That is what I want to see now. Why is he? Because he scattered the people of the book in the four corners of the earth. Now his son is about to return, and the cities, okay, Edo, precisely, not all Edo, but Edo is one of the cities, 6 cities. Now you're gonna find that in Numbers 35. You're gonna see 6 cities set apart, okay, to go and hide from the blood avenger. And blood avenger is the third world war, is the Sharia law, is the great
tribulation. You keep hearing the royal Lord saying and saying is the hour of darkness that's about to fall upon the whole earth. So I'm so glad and so honored and so blessed that Edo is one among the location. Precisely, not the entire Edo, just one part, one portion. All right, and this portion is going to be surrounded by tongues of fire. Okay, that is the Noah's Ark. Remember, his coming is always like the days of Noah, as he said. So this is why I'm so jubilating. Edove you go win again, lo. Edove you go win again, oh. Don't my error or speech, because I this inside they throw away some error inside, not just mind. Just be it and follow in the spirit. Sometimes to miss all everything together. We do make mistake. Edove, you don't win no. Edove, you go win again, oh. Ọba me he oh, when winning winner, you. Our camp is groovy. A more powerful one is on its way. You see your camp. Arisco is the power of Iyore's Nikau. Right now, let's go to our topic, okay? I've celebrated Edo's land because Jeremiah 29 makes it so clear that we should pray for the peace of the land where we've been carried into captivity. Okay, so because when that cities prosper, when that land prosper, you yourself will also prosper. In a nutshell, if we have to come to biblical signs of the last day, I am not indigenous Edo. I fled into Edo, okay, from Roma's persecution. That is 70 AD. 70 AD, when though where the Romans were persecuting the people of the book, is being estimated over 1 million people of the book fled into west coast of Africa. All right. Later, not today, Nigeria, the majority of it is in Nigeria. Even our brothers in the US, they keep letting me know. They say a huge part of it is still in Nigeria. Okay. By revelation, they are in it. In fact, it says even in history. Not they are in it, it's also in history. Even the BBC broadcaster or newscaster or even goes to that land that Edo is one of the lost tribe, not all, because they are indigenous Edo and there are mixed. That is the people of the book, fled into west coast of Africa in 70 AD. So I will try to put, a little guideline. I have done this segment. I think that was 2 years ago. So that is why I'm so jubilated because Edo is found one of the cities, okay, of Numbers 35. So right now, Iyore is a demon from the pit of hell that sat, you see the crowd that sat upon the peoples of the book's head. So right now, then our Abba Yehuwah, the Oba of all Obas, releases bullet from above and I shook the kingdom of Oba of Edo. Something transpired anyway. All this leads to the road of Iyore's destruction. And that was how we did it. We summoned that spirit. We release his hammer upon our spirit. And we now broadcast. And we now see it manifest on the 5th, no, excuse me, May 17, 2019. So it will be celebrated. It is our feast. So right now, let us begin to put in scriptures. So Iyore is Emma. Emma in a dose. Listen now. Because Emma always wants to commit genocide with the people of the book, okay? With the people of Yehovah, people so dear unto the heart of Abba Yehovah. What Iyore is doing, she is not coming physically. This is who I am, but spiritually, she's even worse than Emma. Listen now. The book of Adessa, whom you call the book of Esther, her true name is Adessa. You can see that in chapter 2, verses 8 also or 10. I'm not saying a real name over there. So Esther is just a mask up name, okay, to get the kingdom. So now we get the kingdom, we need our name back. Listen, in the land of our captivity, this great feast, powerful, being given unto the people of the book and be documented that we need to be celebrating it year after year. Listen now. So verses 6, chapter 6, verses 6 as well. So Emma came in and said, when the time of our breakthrough, for us to be honored, for us to be well known, okay, in this land, because here is Babylon, because the time has come for Mordecai, to become second in command in the land of his exile. So what happened? Little shaking took place, just like what took place on May 17, 2019, something transpired, okay? Yes, that brings about that Osusumaye. Abaye what? Proverbs 16:14. Go and read it. Say, he created even the wicked for the days of evil. He created all things for his own use. Romans 30 said there is no power, there is no authority other than that which Yahuwah has already given. For that reason, we should obey those in authority. That's it. Listen now. So a time has come, okay, for Mordecai to become second in commandment, or second or vice president, okay, in the land of his exile. So Abayewa did some shaking, and what took place? Emma, it needs to go down. Mm. A man needs to go there because the earth is Yahuwah in order for Mordecai to become second in command, okay, right in the land of his exile. What about Yasu? He became second in command as well in the land of his exile. Abayewa, he never take us to no exile and abandon us without even letting the indigenous people to know these are my people. He would do some shaking in order for his people to be well recognized, before we return back to our own land, the Holy Land, the land of Israel. Anyway, the whole earth is our property, okay? It belongs to us. You can see that in Revelation 21. The four corners of the earth is being named after our tribes. Listen, are not Gentiles over there. Listen, who are Gentiles? Simply mean people that has no covenant with Yahuwah. Listen now. The book of Adastar, chapter 6, whom you call Esther 6. So Emma came in, and the king said unto him, what shall be done unto the man whom the king delighteth to honor? Because the king of Persia wants to honor a common Getma, Hazama, Mordecai. Now Haman thought in his heart, because I am the indigenous of, Babylon, it must be for me. Haman thought in his heart, to whom would the king delight to do honor more than me, more than to me myself? And Haman answered the king, for the man whom the king delights to honor, let the royal apparel be brought which the king useth to war, and the horse that the king rideth upon, and the crown royal which is set upon his head. And let this apparel and horses be delivered to the hand of one of the king's most noble princes, that they may array the man with whom the king delighteth to honor, and bring him on the horseback through the streets of the city, and proclaim before him, thus shall it be done to the man whom the king delighteth to honor. And the king said to Haman, make haste, and take that apparel and horse, and thou hast said, and do even so to Mordecai the Yahudim. And the people that fled into Nigeria, some parts located in Edo today, it is the tribe of Yahudim. That is the kingly tribe. Don't dare us, eh? We host the earth. A time will come when you will understand all this thing. I just want to put little for you to know, because I know someday, somehow, you will come across all this message. Listen now. I'm running out of time. So right now, and do even so to Mordecai the Yahudi that sitteth at the king's gate. It's just ordinary gate man. And now became, do you see how powerful my father is? A second in command in the royal palace. Why? Because king is ours, kingship is ours. Let me tell you, the kingly tribe is the one that is making kings. That is why sometimes I suspect that Oba kingdom as the kingdom of King Solomon. When King Solomon's kingdom was already being perverted, exactly what you have found in Oba's kingdom, that is what you're going to find. That is 1 Kings chapter 11. That is what King Solomon was doing, because it's already been perverted. Demons sneaking in already. He now begin to worship stone and wood. We are the king's maker. The tribe of the king, the kingly tribe is the king's maker. So sometimes I normally suspect, is it the Folly Kingdom, or they are just indigenous, like that of Oba Pharaoh. Those are indigenous Africa, like that of Oba Nebuchadnezzar, or like that of Oba Nimrod. Yeah, it's also possible. I begin to calculate, because I know the people of the book fled. Anyway, this Oba dynasty has been in progress before the people of Edo, people of the book fled into west coast of Africa. So that is why sometimes it is impossible when you calculate the time period. The kingdom of Oba Ogiso dynasty has been in progress right from BCE, even before Messiah's birth. Okay, I think some history said 40 years before Messiah's birth, and there the people of the book the kingly tribe fled into west coast of Africa, later found today the huge part of it in Nigeria, okay, spread also over to Edo. That just took place, after Messiah ascension AD, 70 AD. So the time phrase is impossible. So Oba's kingdom is indigenous Edo, like that of Pharaoh and all those every other part. So no problem. We Abba you want make it so clear. Oh my father, where Jeremiah 29. He said we should pray for the peace of the land where he carry us carry us to in captive or captivity. He said because when that land prosper, we will prosper. When that land is free, you also will be free. That's it. So that is why I celebrate this wonderful victory. So we'll put someone now. Listen now. There 11, where we are ready, they took Emma, the para, and the horse, and arranged Mordecai, and brought him on horseback through the street of the city, and proclaimed before him, thus shall it be done unto the man whom the king delight to honor. Did you get it? After that, he rushed home in shame and disgrace. This is your portion these days. And Mordecai came, okay, 13, and listened. And Haman told Zara, his wife, and all his friends everything that had befallen him. There said his wise men and Zarash, his wife, unto him, if Mordecai be the seed of the Yahudim, before whom thou hast begun to fall, thou shalt not prevail against him, but thou shalt surely fall before him. Your folly has already been consummated. Let me tell you now. Edomorphy is an enemy of Oba. I don't care how that one sees it. It's his problem. The judgment is already been given. Because you ate by yourself. You swore by yourself. You are an enemy. You are a wicked demon that is polluted the land. What happened? What did he do? He went there physically and takes his, own destruction. He already not went there. But she went there in the spirit. We summoned her spirit. She have it in her vision. That was the day she said that they now begin to put beads in her two legs, in her two hands, and then now dress her, then now begin to teach her, and then now begin to bring out those oldie boxes, which is coffee, and then now put her in a house, built mold house, sand, that is your grave, okay? That is how separate they're going to put it to you. It will not let you see what took place. That was the day your spirit is being summoned. Because you said they're not putting the cordial. That is the day, the night your spirit was being put in the cordial for destruction. We did your own in the spirit realm. We did the Demorphy home in the physical. This is a man and a woman. Man and a woman always represent completeness of humanity. Man and a woman. So these are the man and the woman that was polluting Edo. That they are being, exiled, eternal. Now chapter 9. The book of Hadassah, whom you call Esther, chapter 9. Listen, this feast, Purim, Feast of Purim, came in the land of our exile. We are celebrating it year by year, 22 now. As the days wherein the Yahudim rested from their enemies, that is the day I rested from Iyori's torment, May 17, 2019. As the days wherein the Yehudim rested from their enemies, and the month which was turned unto them from sorrow to joy, and from mourning into a good day, that they should make them days of feasting and joy, and of sending portions one to another, and give to the poor. And this is how we are doing it, okay? Listen now. 23. And the Yehudim undertake to do as they had begun, and as Mordecai had written unto them, because Haman, the 10 sons of Haman were destroyed, okay? I just want to go for where the feast is being commanded that we should be celebrating it year by year, 2 days. So that's why I also put this one in 2 days. We celebrate it from May 17 way to May 19 next year. By Yehovah's grace, I pray for open doors. You're going to hear the noise in social media, okay? Now, verses 15, listen. But the other Yehudim, I just want to get the day where it was being commanded that we should be... Oh, no. Let me search for it. I read 26. Chapter 9, 26. Wherefore they called these days Purim, after the name of Purim. Therefore, for all the words of this letter and of that which they had seen concerning this matter. Oh no, what is this? Concerning this, oh shit. I'm running out of time. Okay, concerning this matter, and which had come unto them, the Yehudim ordered and took upon them and upon their seed, and upon all such as join themselves unto them, as so as it should not fall, that they would keep these 2 days according to their rating and according to their appointed time every year, and that these days should be remembered and kept throughout every generation, every family, every province, every city, that these days of Purim should not fall from among the Yahudims, nor the memory of them perish from their seed. Purim every year is powerful. Why? Because it is the day what's supposed to destroy us, destroy our enemy. It is the day, in fact, is being returned back to sender. So that was the day Iyori fell from glory, fell from the internet, fell from spiritual wickedness into our destruction. Now, Exodus chapter 12, you can also go and read it. It is another powerful feast, give unto us again in the land of our bondage, in the land of our exile. Powerful feast of redemption, of salvation. Go just read it. Pharaoh, you say you are not letting my people go. Therefore, your firstborn will go for it. And it was so. A lot of Egyptians were being destroyed. Okay. Pharaoh was being overthrown. Okay, like Iyore was being overthrown, Edimofi was being overthrown. Because what these people is doing, it simply means sin against the land. Okay, that simply means to say a wicked deity resident inside of them. So they are not just doing what they are doing with their normal senses or with their right mind. A wicked spirit resident in them that is using them to defy the peoples of the land. Okay, so you can also read it. It is another powerful feast given to us in the land of our exile. In fact, the illustrations of the feast that is going to set us free, the feast of Passover, where the Lamb of Heaven came to set us free, was being given unto us in the land of our exile. Okay, Edo is a land of our exile, I mean the people of the book. So I want to quickly put some light in that. Now, another wonderful feast we also gain, that is the Feast of Dedication. This one you can see, that is the feast Messiah himself celebrated right in John chapter 10, 22 to 25. That is his wonders in the temple. That this feast simply means dedication. I'm going to find it over there. This feast was also given unto us. We gave victory. Okay, this is the extra biblical feast. Okay, but powerful movement of Abba Yehovah. That one you can see if you have First Maccabees chapter 4 verses 36 to 39. I would have loved to read it, but there is no space at all. Powerful when the Grecians, and the Grecians is still in the powerful move to the which are the Christian and they are Jesus. Jesus came from Greek, Jesus. That is why Spanish they are calling Jesus Jesus. Okay, it's Grecians. It's not our, of course, 100% is not, because the letter J that gave you Jesus is in year 400 years. And this Bible you are carrying is been written over, 2,000 years. So how did Jesus came in there? All right now. So is the Christian Jesus. That's why they don't do what the Bible said. Is the Christian Messiah. And remember now, that Idia in the spirit world now became a radical evangelist for Jesus, who told the Yorina to run into church. Okay, who told her to run into church. So Idia, dead Idia, pagan is a woman who never repent, who never know who is Yehovah. If she repented, that palace should have been governed by Bible. 100%. It is what they have been doing. They have been doing. No changes at all. Okay. Now become a radical evangelist who preached to Ijorito, now goes to Jesus. They are just one. He said they are one. They are just one in the spirit. All right now. Okay, Ijoro, your spirit is gonna your spirit is going into eternal imprisonment. Have you ever seen the one that is sentenced in life imprisonment? Have you ever seen that coming out? When you say you die, I don't want to play that video because it's so horrified. I sense fat graveyard, bottomless pit from her voices, whatever she was saying, it was just the pouring of the bottomless pit smell. I smell bottomless pit. I said, no, I'm not gonna put that trash over here. You can go and listen to where she said when she died, that people should wait until she died. When she died, people should carry Osamori, carry Akobegia, carry Nuwamagbe and all these worldly musicians, 3 musicians. She requested that, you will celebrate it for 7 days. No, ours is 2 days. You're going to hear me celebrate this feast. Next year, you're going to hear me do that. It's in my mind powerfully. And I position it before Abayewa. Abayewa give go ahead to talk about it. It is a fact. For this is our feast. in the land of our exile. I'm not going to wait until that because you're going to be struck. You're going to be struck, excuse me, you're going to be struck in your sick bed for 9 years. So while being in your sick bed or before you being struck, you're going to be hearing me celebrating this wonderful feast that took place May 17, 2019. I won't wait until you die. No, don't tell me that nonsense, okay? Now, she said, if you face to celebrate it, say her spirit is going to jump out from where she is. She's going to be fighting people. You are mad. You are going into eternal prison. You can see that in Luke chapter 16, 19 to the very end. Go and study it. It said you cannot come out. When you descend to the bottomless pit, it is spirit we deal with. We don't deal with flesh. I did that already. When you descend, you are not coming out. You are mad. You are just mad, okay? You are a cursed property. We don't celebrate something that is being cursed. You that is already being banished. You say you are praying for it, though you are mad. You should have understood that you are now a banished person. You don't have the right to be crying. Edo is no more your land. You know, that should be a point of correction on you that Edo is no longer your land. The first citizen has already been, has already banished you. Not just that, he also buried you out of the land. You don't see that we're doing your burial. You didn't see your coffee. Are you mad? Fuji also confirms unto us in this very video. I'm referring to that indirectly. She confirms it, okay? She confirms it. So I want to quickly put light. Oh no. Yeah. Luke chapter 14, 7 to 11. Iyori is already being demoted because the people of the book hold the seat of honor, whether in the land of our exile or in our own land. The seat of honor is always ours, okay? Not for you, a common cheap prostitute with 2 men. With two men, Eric, 4 women, 4 baby mama. Now say, yeah, they smell everywhere. You see? So this woman said anyone that fails to celebrate her, she's going to be jumping out from her grave and begin to fight people, or she's going to call that person to come and you lied. That is total nonsense. I'm also going to do this one in light for you, especially the 92 gullible followers of this bastard woman, and not to be saying Iyori is a believer. No, everything Iyori is teaching is against the royal law. There is nothing, no such as that. When you die, you are sent. No, when you die, you descend to the bottomless pit. If you are not raptured, if you are not righteous, excuse me, if you are not born again, you descend to the pit. If you are born again, you go straight to heaven. That is how it was. You cannot come from the pit. Like you now, you are being cursed. You think Abba Yehowa is not in it. He is the one who asked them to curse you. How dare you not tell me that when you descend, that you will be jumping out? Not jumping out. Have you ever seen the one they gave a punishment of a life imprisonment? You're gonna die in the prison. You come out no more. You are going into eternal imprisonment. That one you can see in Revelation chapter 20. You will go there. Eternal is a fire. Where are you coming out? Who's gonna ascend you? No, those I've already done that. Okay. So let me put about this, scattering of the people of the book. Quickly, Uji Osunde that called himself a pastor, in fact, you are indeed the seed of serpents. Each time that man talks about history that has to do with though using voodoo, this man will also always try to, downgrade the Bible. He was talking about what took place or transpired on the court, on the palace. This guy also, oh no, he was not talking how they normally use it, pakbera. Of course, that is what they were using. Pharaoh used it. Nebuchadnezzar, all of them, because they are not the people of the book, they are Gentiles. Gentiles simply mean idol worshiper. They don't have covenant with Yahuwah. They have covenant with fallen deity. That is why they worship stone and wood. Okay? This man, each time he tried to talk about how they normally use mystical power to fight, he will always try to bring Bibles. I don't know what that demon is saying. Do you think someone, intellectual is not going to come into that nonsense you are saying? That this Ghana began to say that people was also using voodoo in the Bible. Oh, that one hurts my stomach. Oh no, Dama, you are indeed evil. He now said when the people of the book, they are going to battle, he said they will not carry Ark of the Covenant. He said that is jazz. That is voodoos. You call the Ark of the Covenant jazz and voodoos? Oh no, this man, you are a demon indeed. Your fruit has already exposed who you are. You call that jazz the Ark of the Covenant? The Ark of the Covenant, you can find that in a what context. You can find it in Hebrew chapter 9. You're going to find what context over. You can also see that in as Exodus 25. What is inside the Ark of the Covenant? It simply means the word of Yahuwah and the burned Aaron's staff, which simply represent the eternal high priest. The word of Yahuwah represents the eternal high priest as well, and the pot of manna, which also represent the breath of heaven. These only three things you're going to find inside the Ark of the Covenant that represent the presence of Almighty Jehovah. This is going to begin to call it jazz in order to elevate the Kpakpera Edo is using when they are going to when they are going to battle, how normally they use mystical power to fight. It's also in the Bible, but you have to differentiate who are they. Not the people of the book. Until Solomon fell, Solomon never used it. David never used it. It is Pharaoh, Nebuchadnezzar. We see Pharaoh normally glorify and use it. We see that in the Exodus chapter 7, where they were, using a bit chapter 8 or chapter 7, yeah, where their staff now begin to turn into snakes. We see they use it, but not the people of the book. The people of the book, we never use no voodoo, no jazz. Ark of the Covenant means Jehovah's presence. Well, you can also see that in Revelation 11, verses 19. The Ark of the Covenant, say when the temple of Abba Yehovah was being opened, then the Ark of the Covenant was not seen. It is Abba Yehovah's presence. You call that jazz? That man, I hate that man with all passion. Listen, when I say I hate him with all passion, his dealings, at his wickedness. I will always hate people that is trying to bring my Abba Yehovah's down. I can never be a friend. That was why David said in Psalm 139, verses 19 to 23, he said, I hate the enemy of Yehovah, those that is using Yehovah in vain. He said, I hate them with all passion, with perfect hatred. In like manner, I hate that Osunde. It's bad. It's bad. So quickly, let us begin to put some scriptures, just little guideline. Briefly, how the people of the book scattered. What took us there? It is sin. So what took us there, what took us there, like I said, it was sin, okay? Refuse to keep the royal law, refuse to do what the Abiwa asks us to do. That one simply send us into exile. Deuteronomy 28:25. And Jehovah shall cause thee to be mighty before thy enemies, and thou shalt go out one way against thy enemy, and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. Gonna be carried into exile. Okay. Now 28. Jehovah shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. Have you ever seen somebody that is mad still remember his or identity? No, you lost it. You can also find that in oh my father, Proverbs 17. No, not Proverbs. Jeremiah 17 verses 14. Verses 4, excuse me. Let me be sure. Yes, Jeremiah, I said. Listen now. Jeremiah 74. And even thou shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I have given thee. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies. That is our enemy we are serving. Christianity, God is our enemy. And stone and wood is our enemy. But we are serving them. Yes, why? Because we refuse to serve the Almighty Jehovah. Therefore, He now give it to whatever you want to serve. Okay? He said you are going to be discontinued. Have you ever seen mad person discontinue from their true identity? The only one time a certain group of people lost their identity, it is only in this period. Okay, after 70 AD. When we go to Babylonian captivity, we came back 70 years. We remember who we were. Okay, when we also goes to that of Egyptians, we came back. We remember who we were. We remember our true identity whenever we go into exile. But this is the only particular time in history that is set of a group of people lost their true identity. That is how we discontinue. And Deuteronomy 28 said, because you refuse to keep the book, He's going to smite you with madness. Go now, ask madman, what is your name? He can't tell. Ask madman, where is the address of your house? She can't tell. That is how she discontinued from her true identity. And then Mark chapter 5, go and learn from that man, demon possessed with legions that were sleeping in the tomb. That was how he lost his true identity. You just quit your house, you now begin to go and be sleeping in the grave. That is how you lost your sanity. Okay? Nebuchadnezzar also lost his sanity. He now was being carried into wilderness for a whole 7 years. Okay, so this is what Abba Yehovah did to us because we refused to keep His law, and this is how we lost who we are. We now become to begin to call ourselves Nigerians. Call yourself indigenous Edo, indigenous Yoruba, indigenous Ishekiri. You are not that they are indigenous people, but the people of the book mixed among them. That is what I'm saying. Not only in Africa, in the 4 corners of the earth, as you just heard, we still put some more. In the 4 corners of the earth, we've been scattered. Okay. Listen now. Deuteronomy 28:30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lay with her. And this we see. That is, every woman has her own Adam. Okay, this we found in Edo. Okay, I'm gonna prove that. Let's take it going on. Telephone. So thou shalt be mad. Yeah, I repeated it again twice. You're gonna be mad. So a mad person can never remember lost his sanity or her sanity and true identity. 46 now. And this shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder. He said these causes of madness, losing your true identity, discontinuous, because it's going to be a sign and wonder upon you and your children. 48. And thou shalt serve the enemy which Jehovah has sent against thee in hunger and thirsty and nakedness and in want of all things. You're going to serve your enemy until, okay, yoke of iron. Yet our brother fulfilled that, the one that took into the U.S., not just only in U.S., okay, I'm much close to the ones in US, so that's why I always love to refer over there. Listen now for 64 now. And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people, the one end of the earth, even unto the other, and thou shalt serve other gods thy which neither thy know nor thy father have ever known, even wood and stone. Okay, even wood and stone. So we see that already. Okay. I'm running out of time. 9:68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Our brother Judeas, the one in the US and every part of the, of the world fulfilled this in 1619. Okay, 1619. So that is why I was so joyful when in 1619 now complete 400 because the Egyptians or Egypt slavery was 400 years old. And Abba Yahweh said you are going back to Egypt the second time, and that is going to be the last slavery. And where is Egypt? It's right in Africa. Okay, now it said when that 400 years is being completed, he is coming to redeem. That is why Yahweh is using Oba of Edo to prepare his way, to prepare his people, because he declared this powerful declaration last year, okay, when he now said no more human slavery, no more human trafficking, no more human slavery. Okay, Abba Yahweh using to put stop. Why? Because we are approaching now the 400 years of the second Egypt is over. So that is why he used Oba of Edo to stop now that slavery, that trading. Don't trade on humans. He used Oba of Edo to stop it. Okay, because the time is almost drawn nigh. We are in any moment from now, Messiah will appear. The one we have been waiting for will come. But first, secretly. But through what he's going to be doing, you're going to understand this is not an ordinary man. I can't finish it all. So, okay. So, what I'm going to do, I will do another message. That should be maybe tomorrow or next, okay? I can't read it all, and I need to unveil it. I'm coming back here again. So let me first of all call all the scriptures. So like second day of the week, which you call Monday, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna give it another title. Okay, I can't because I still have a lot of scriptures to unveil about. You're gonna be a wife is gonna be already betrothed unto a man, but another man is gonna be doing the service. And we found all these signs in the door. How man is going to be becoming a prostitution true. These are all in the doors. It is, as I say, it's going to be a sign. So let me call the scriptures out. On Monday, okay, I'm going to do the whole subject. Let me just do it that way. It's much, much better. Tomorrow is going to help my brother and my sister right in the doors land. Listen, I call all the scriptures. Isaiah 11:12 is also a sign. In the four corners of the earth, it said this is going to be a sign. Okay. Luke 21:24, Messiah said you're going to be carried all over it, the four corners of the earth, because you refuse to accept him. Joel chapter 3, 1-7, there will see the man becoming an harlot, a woman also becoming an harlot. Give it to rewind. Genesis 19:30-38, we also see that the two daughters of Lot gave wine unto their father. That is says perversion. Woman be sold for a wine. Isaiah 4:1, we see that it says 7 women is going to hold on unto a man and begin to pump their whatever resources upon the man. That is true. We see all these characteristics being fulfilled in those men and in those women using money to bribe man for a love. We see all this. It is a sign. So I'm going to unveil what it is tomorrow to help my brother and my sister. So I will do that on Monday. Okay, so there's no need to rush it. So first of all, we are okay. There's a place I didn't also read. Or should I title the part 2? I don't know. Oh my father, I didn't read this place. Joshua chapter 7. About cursed property, we don't celebrate our cursed property. Yours is a cursed property. We can celebrate your death, rather your destruction. Okay, we would start doing that now. I didn't read it. Oh no, this is a finishing job. Okay, I will come back here again. I will come back here again. Joshua chapter 6:26. So whosoever that touch anything that belongs to Jericho is a cursed. And Joshua chapter 7, we now see the family that touched it, they were being stoned, set ablaze, destroy him and everything he ever owned goes down the grave. It is a cursed property. You must remove a cursed property from among you. So yours is a cursed property. How dare you not say we should be celebrating your death? You are married, celebrating your departure. No, we're gonna start that celebration. We are not celebrating your death. Rather, we are celebrating your destruction. You are out of the land. A cursed one is being removed forcefully out of the land. That is what we are celebrating.